Game three. Not too far as you doing the business requires game three period. Uh, you should just let me, you know, be a GM.
Oh, you want to be a GM? Oh, all right. All
Yeah,
right. I see
that's
you.
what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I'm done with the wrestling for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do.
Ah, okay. All right. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. All right. I'm down with that. All right. I'm down with that. That's another thing, bro. Like that's
You know, Monday Night Raw this week was great, but tonight's
And,
episode
I
of
mean,
SmackDown
like,
Live
I
looks to
actually,
be even better.
like,
In this
thought
life, there are very
that
few guarantees, but
we was
tonight,
gonna
unlike
get
Byron Saxton's parents, I
Sheamus
guarantee
like
you
actual old
won't be
theme
disappointed.
again because I ain't gonna lie, I've always loved the old theme more than
Looking
the
at this
new.
card, I just
I've
gotta rub
always,
my hands together
I
and
ain't gonna
smile.
lie to you.
Get ready
I've
for some.
They too fucking PG.
Despite what Byron Saxton said about him in the past, Shelton Benjamin is a true legend, and he's ready for action. The gold standard in WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Well,
Making
think
his
it's about to
way
be a
to the
highlight
ring.
Oh, the referee needs to get control of this.
yeah, that didn't take long.
Ref's going to call it if they don't get into the ring.
Yeah, this referee's warning them.
Yeah. True. That's true.
He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Yeah.
Float over. Into it.
Look at this.
And he kicks out.
Exactly,
more than that.
man.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever
I
happens,
remember,
it's not going to be good.
Remember,
I can tell you
watched
that.
all
That's
the
one way
old
of getting rid of it.
SmackDown videos.
Hey, it doesn't
I watched
matter how you
everything
get out,
from-
just as long as you get out.
I watched everything from when SmackDown, when The Rock introduced SmackDown, SmackDown Hotel. That's why SmackDown is the way it is. I remember.
You're not supposed to get dropped like that.
When, Paul Heyman was a general manager. Actually, first Stephanie. Then you had freaking Paul Heyman, and he had ups and downs with Brock Lesnar back then. But that was when Brock Lesnar was doing his own promos. Yeah.
Drop kick. Great athleticism. And his elbow finds the mark.
Nakamura seems to have lost a
Yep.
step now. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
And this
they're gonna
is
absorb
Paul
some punishment in the
Heyman
wrestling match.
SmackDown.
It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that.
That's
I
how he'll
doubt
be.
he's all that concerned at this point.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making
Yeah.
a very big
Yeah.
mistake.
He said-
Mark my words.
Yeah, he always be saying that, man. But Paul Heyman always had the sound.
Drop down. Nice. Big time. And this one is over before it begins.
If you ask me, the officials need to be a little more lenient with the rules when it comes to big matches like this.
And a savage clothesline.
Yeah, man, I swear. Exactly.
One match is in the books, and we're on to the next. Sit tight for...
To me, I ain't gonna lie, that's so crazy to me. The whole entire thing. Yeah.
Look who's in her house.
Dude, I wanted that freaking feud between freaking Sasha Banks and Bayley. That's what I wanted. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not gonna lie to any of my fans. What I really wanted to see was Sasha and Bayley fight. That's
to nobody that she didn't want to. Paige is truly a revolutionary in WWE.
But no, but you know something? You know what I'm thinking now? Honestly, I think they ain't gonna let. I think they're not gonna let go of that concept. But the reason why I'm saying this, just wait till Bayley or Sasha get one more opportunity towards that title. Just wait, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna come around and happen. It's gonna happen.
That night where we began.
But oh, that's gonna be Sasha. That's gonna be Sasha alone. Cause honestly, like I said, I really listen. I will still cheer for Sasha Banks, even if she turned heel or not. I will still cheer for her. Y'all don't understand. I'm a huge Sasha Banks fan. Sasha Banks in my universe mode on Raw. She is the Raw Women's Champion.
Why does the screen always get so blurry
I'm
when
a
Mandy
huge
Rose
fan.
comes out here? Because it's like a dream come true,
Yeah.
Saxton. Don't talk. Just open your eyes and enjoy.
Yeah.
I can't. They're watering.
Oh, of course.
As Corey calls her the Golden Goddess. Corey, you've got radio silent.
Honestly, that's what made what it. Yeah. Honestly, those were one of the games may not be in the graphics. It may not be good graphics and all, but when I say those were the good games, they were some good games. Right.
Mandy Rose has ascended the ranks in
Yeah.
NXT and
They used to
WWE
partner
so
with
rapidly. She
THQ
goes
way
for the
back,
cover.
but then THQ got bankrupt.
Digging deep for a kick out. She's still in this one. Oh, a clothesline. Not done yet. Another one.
Here she goes,
Yeah.
back in the ring now.
Oh, no, did you hear the sound of that impact?
Yeah. True, true. Right.
Oh, a clothesline.
Exactly.
Not done yet.
And see, and
Another
remember,
one.
when SmackDown had its own game before Raw, you know, like when they were starting to do those games, like
This is
those
not
were like
exactly the
straight up
area you wanna be
sports. I mean, straight up sport games. Like they came out the exact same years and
What are we gonna see
same
here?
close months of whether if it was
Hung up on
NBA
the second
games or football games or you name it. But not only that though, but it was the gameplay itself. Because you could be able to do a man versus a woman, a strip match.
Drop down.
Like, seriously, like, that was definitely one of my favorite games. It was,
Going for the run.
Did you hear that?
Pain.
What
And
impact?
I'm trying to, my job right now is I'm trying to collect all the old games. I got all the PlayStation 2 games of wrestling. I got them all. It's just that I got them all. It's just that I want all the old ones. I'm talking about from whether if it was from Sega, Super Nintendo, or whatever, because those are legendaries. And they have a Super Nintendo game that's called the Royal Rumble, but it was a golden era.
Oh,
And
it
it
is
had
aggression in the
everybody
corner,
from Hogan,
and she's going after
Warrior,
her air supply.
Savage.
What a shot by
You
Paige.
had Andre the Giant. You had freaking Undertaker back then. I mean, we talking about Shawn Michaels, dude. Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. You had.
She's in control now following that slam. She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. You're not going to get her that easy.
Not
yet. Too early.
You
can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. And she lets her free.
Like,
but the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Whether it was Nintendo 64 or Super Nintendo, like, all of that was on there.
Uh-oh, the Hurricane Rana. Going for the double play with this move.
Yeah.
Paige wants to put it away. Paige!
Oh,
With
yeah.
a Paige turner. There it is.
Exactly.
There's a pin now. Digging deep for a kick out. Nice. Shut it down. Paige can draw
But
the
you know
curtains
what I
on
would
this
like
fight.
to see, though, again, though?
Paige is starting to slow a bit here.
She's in there with some stiff competition tonight.
Trying to see these old games, man, because I went to this replay, the one I went to, they didn't have all the old games at all.
Oh, man, inverted
Like, I'm talking about
backbreaker.
I'm talking about the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games that and I remember seeing and played, like, especially the Stone Cold Steve Austin cover of the Attitude
Seems to me,
Era.
guys, like we're just moments away from
especially
seeing the
that.
finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Oh, man,
And I
she's
have to
rolling
say,
now.
man, all the SmackDown games I remember
What an
playing,
incredible
especially
move.
SmackDown 1, SmackDown 2 on PlayStation 1, those were my days.
Now leapfrog.
As a young kid.
What incredible impact on that move.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying,
Yeah.
but it's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of
Even
all time.
I can tell
Randy
you,
Savage
I can
landed an
tell you this
amazing
much.
5
I can even
top
tell you
rope
like
elbow
this.
drop.
WWE
And Mandy
games to
Rose
me,
gets out of the pinfall.
I'm talking about, let me
Not
tell you
yet.
this. Back when I was in school, and remember when SmackDown and Raw first came out? I'm talking about the SmackDown versus Raw, the very first one that
Gotta
Vince
be careful
McMahon's
not to
face
take
is on.
on too much more
Now,
damage
the
here.
first time I played that, I was in
Direct
school.
hit.
I played that every day. I couldn't wait to get home and play it. Like, that's how I played that game more.
You got to think about using the
I
finisher
played
here.
that game
Mandy
more
Rose is getting ready.
than any other game I can think of. On
Facebuster.
She is
That
just
was the
so
only, and I still
dominant.
got it over here in my
Here's a cover.
corner. That's the same game I got
can't
to this very
believe it.
day.
He
That's the
just
same
kicked
game
out.
I've always
I
came
guess
home
they
to.
do
Just
make
bring
them tough
back
in
memories.
England, huh, Saxton?
That game right there, I played that since I was in
Cover, digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
and I
Good
played
point
that
by Byron
every
earlier. If there's an
day.
opening to execute the finisher, you got
And
to
I
take
played-
it. The last
I
thing
played
you
every
want to do
single-
is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Jerry
remember
Forgets from
games though. I mean, it doesn't always have to
remember
be the
that like it was
graphics. You know,
yesterday,
maybe
Cole. Instead of
nowadays
putting
yes,
Horowitz
but
away,
back then,
Skip
remember,
thought it
we
would be a
didn't care
good
too much
idea
for
to do
the
some
freaking
mid-ring
graphics,
push-ups. And as you were saying, the
We
decision
didn't- I mean,
ultimately came
remember,
back to haunt him.
Back then, back in the PlayStation 2 era days,
elbow.
remember,
She goes down
it
hard.
wasn't all
She's
the
gonna
way
be
up
feeling
to
that one
date.
for a
You know what I mean? Like the graphics, like it almost, you know, that it could have been. You know what I mean? But we didn't care about that. Only thing we cared about is how the ring looked and how the
I
wrestlers
can't believe
would
everything that's
wrestle and how
transpired
they would
thus
move
far.
and
It's
stuff.
been
That
so
was it.
physical.
You know what I mean?
And
That
Paige
was it.
powers out.
Yeah, it's gonna take more than that.
I mean, I didn't care about the graphics at all. I don't care. I remember when I first played it, and what was so cool for me was the coverage. You know how THQ was making those covers?
Beautiful.
Like,
Neutralizes her with a neck breaker.
I mean, the
Mandy
SmackDown
Rose's
versus
toughness
Raw
getting
covers
tested
were
here.
best
This may very
covers
well
that
be the
they've
beginning
ever
of the end for her.
That's
I
over
mean,
at this
still,
point.
to this
Man,
very
at this
day.
point, even the slightest
That's why
mistake
you knew,
could cost
you know
one
off
these
the
women the
bat.
match.
Yeah, but not only that, you can tell that it was a whole different era.
Mandy
When they
Rose
were
is
doing
getting
SmackDown
ready.
versus Raw, that was a whole different era. You know what I mean? In the game industry.
She's back
you
in
know
full
what I mean?
control.
But when they started to do WWE 12 and 13, it kind
Real
of changed
close,
up.
too close for
You know what I mean?
comfort.
It just
Yeah,
changed up.
Paige might be hurting, but she's not quitting.
But that's why I wish that they didn't. I just wish they just kept it up. I just wish they kept it up. SmackDown, it's always been about
Man,
SmackDown
that
versus
was
Raw.
vicious.
Now that got
Because
the
what did
shoulders
JR?
up. Oh,
Yeah, because you remember what JR?
Yeah, and
You remember
just
what
when you think
JR
Paige is
said
done, she
on
fights her way back into it.
that trailer for SmackDown versus Raw? He said, "Oh my God, it's
Look at the
SmackDown
look in her
versus
eyes.
Raw."
She's in the zone now.
And now everything
right to
will
the
never be
kidney.
the same. And it sure wasn't after that because they were doing
And
SmackDown
all that
versus
assault
Raw.
on the back. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Oh yeah.
And Paige manages to reverse out of that one.
Oh, straight
And
forward.
actually, their detail, how they did Kane face on WWE 2, on WWE SmackDown versus Raw run, that was pretty decent, dude. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
look
lie,
at his
that was pretty
aggression in the
decent how they
corner.
did
Yeah, I
Kane.
guess she feels
And
there's
you see
something to
how
be said for
they
going back
did
to
his
something
hand?
that worked before.
Paige is rolling, so hide the children.
He did.
Takes her down.
And like,
Nice move right there.
I mean, like, I know they had to go. I know that WWE had to go PG, but
Not today.
when we played those SmackDown and Raw games, to me they were like rated R
Clearly
stuff.
like the results from the
And when I
first
mean
time
rated
she
R,
delivered that.
I
move.
mean like when I had to get SmackDown. When I had to get SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, and then they was doing the game session where man versus females for
Oh, look at
the
his aggression in the
strip
corner.
clothes
And going
match.
to the well
I mean,
again.
to take off the panties match and
And we're
whatever.
back to this form
Like,
of attack.
I had to have somebody older, which, you know, I had to have my
Here she
mom to
goes
go
again.
get it because I have an ID. Because you had to have an ID to buy big games like that, because especially
Mandy
if it was
Rose is getting ready.
so not appropriate for kids to see that kind of stuff. But, you know what I
definitely
mean?
it.
But that's why you can tell why
Back from that
WWE
one.
went off from rated R stuff. You know what I mean?
She goes for the cover. Two. She might just be running on instinct
Yep.
at this point.
With all the damage done,
I
you
my,
have to
my
wonder
mother,
how much
listen,
more it'll take.
my mother had to go with
She's
me to
got
the
that
store
gleam in her
at
eyes.
every single GameStop where we can go to back
Mandy
then in
Rose
those
is getting
days.
ready.
Back then, I remember that I have to have
We
a
may be
parent
looking at our
with me
winner.
or somebody
Shoulders
with me
down.
to have
One,
an ID
two.
and to get a game like
She's
that.
not done yet, but you have to believe that
Rather
she's
if it was
still in
set,
all sorts
listen,
of trouble here.
rather if it was
I
Grand
think we're
Theft
about to see a
Auto.
high-risk
I'm
move
talking
from
about
the
Grand
top
Theft
rope.
Auto 1, 2, 3, Vice City, San Andreas. San Andreas was definitely an ID thing. Especially if you go to the store and buying that, they ask you straight up, you have an ID? Boom.
Wow, what a move by Paige.
Because remember, back on PlayStation 2 era days, I mean, nowadays, now, we can just pick it up. We can just buy games,
One,
anything now. I mean, nowadays, we can just get it. You know what I mean?
The singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Yeah, we can get it now. We can get
No
it
doubt
now.
it was a good
But
one.
I
Here's
just
another
like,
look.
I remember those days back then. Like, yeah.
I can watch highlights of that one
Yep.
all night
Yep.
long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Yep. Yep. And I've always,
Everybody at
you know,
home set those
you
DVR
remember,
because
like,
that was a match you're going to
I
want to
used
watch
go to church,
again and again and
I
again.
would always sometimes get mad because I wanted to stay home and play SmackDown Raw. Like, I was playing SmackDown versus Raw 2006 and it just came out. I remember back in the day, SmackDown
that
was
was.
2006.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
And back then,
And it's
it gave
matches like
you
this one
the
that makes
opportunity
SmackDown such
to
a
be
success.
backstage,
Thank
fighting
you so
back
much
there.
for joining us.
And it was different back then. You could fight backstage, a backstage brawl or whatever, go through a truck or whatever. You can do a lot of stuff on those games that I can remember. And I'll always be mad. That I have to leave and go to church. And I would be in the middle of playing it. I'd be like, I want to play this. And the craziest thing, it just came out, and I was playing it for like
No rest for the weary.
You know,
On
and
to
I
the
remember
next.
every single one of those games.
Singles action on tap right now.
And I'm going to tell you something. SmackDown versus Raw games always came out either in October or November. It always came out at the end of the year.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a
Yeah, they
classic
were.
coming up.
This is going to be amazing.
But I mean, people can say whatever they want about THQ, but one thing I would say is this though: THQ gave a hell of a ride for WWE on those SmackDown versus Raw games. They gave them a good ride. Yeah.
Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Byron Saxton here to call what will surely be a highly contested matchup.
Exactly.
And with the women's division as white hot as it is right
That's
now,
exactly
you just
how,
know this match is
how
going to
they
be one
did
for the
for
ages.
WWE 12. WWE 12, I think, kicked that off for them. If you ask me personally.
Now that's striking with pinpoint accuracy. You can't take too many of those.
Yeah. Yeah. The story mode, that's the only thing I remember playing was like the story mode stuff.
Snap
And where you had to create your character.
That's what she needed.
Yeah. And then on WWE 13, you had the Attitude Era.
Thinking about Asuka, I can rattle off a list of numbers associated with her accomplishments, but I was personally there when her 523-day reign as NXT Women's Champion began. And in my book, that's right up there with Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hit streak.
Those were the days. I mean, you can say that was like one of that's probably one of the major reasons why I like
Too easy for Asuka to escape.
Yeah,
this early, no chance. Corey, you didn't want to mention some of the numbers associated with Asuka, but let me just state a couple pertinent ones. That 523 days was the longest championship reign of the modern era.
Attitude Era,
Second longest reign of all
they
time.
just had better stories.
And I believe would still be going, Michael, had Asuka not voluntarily relinquished the NXT Women's
Steve Austin
Championship
always did
when she
something to
joined
get
the
in trouble.
WWE roster.
He always got arrested. And
She's
it was
got
like,
her now.
Yep. Yep.
What's this? Michinoku driver. Absolute. And a quick pin attempt by Asuka. Carmella pops the shoulder up.
Just not enough damage
Those
done yet,
were
Cole.
the days.
While the four horsewomen can make claims to revolutionizing the women's division, Asuka can show irrefutable evidence to dominating it. Her reputation echoes to the women's division. If the four horsewomen were the revolution, Asuka is the evolution. There it is. Gals Carmella may be in a bad way here. But you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank.
Like we're talking about the women's evolution, we see Asuka as a woman who has pushed every competitor who has become the benchmark of dominance.
I think it says a lot for Asuka and the women's evolution that she surpassed Goldberg's undefeated streak. One of the most revered. Some good technique right there.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Yeah.
And it's Asuka making a move. I don't think her body was meant to bend like that.
Yeah.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly.
That was back in
happens,
2009.
you can bet this one's going to be over.
Carmella wants to put this away. Locked in.
Yeah.
It's locked in.
Yeah.
Got her good there.
And that was his fake, girlfriend or wife that was in the house with him. She was fake. Cause that wasn't his real lady right there.
I don't know how. That was locked in pretty good.
You know, Randy Orton's wife at that time. That really wasn't her.
Drop down. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how
Yeah,
impactful
she
that
played
move
a
has been
role.
as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
And Triple H was like, where is he? He's like, where is he? He was like,
It's
oh,
over.
Then he was looking around. He had that sledgehammer.
Looks like she wants to win early.
I mean, those were the days.
She
man.
kicks out of that
How
one.
about the
Not
days when
yet.
Stone Cold Steve Austin was going? Stone Cold Steve Austin did the same thing. He went to his friend, his old tag team partner's house, and he did the exact same.
Seems to be
thing. I
guys
forget
that were
what
just
was his
moments
name.
away from seeing the
He had a
finisher,
tag
which could
team partner.
obviously
I
put this
just
match
forgot his
on
name,
ice.
but he used to wrestle, but they barely mentioned him. You know, like barely.
Now back to the ring. Oh, that might have broken her nose. Look who it is.
Yep, these two can't stand
Of course, yeah. He said, "Oh, you eating the chief?" Yeah, and he would say, "You eating the steak?" He said, "Oh."
The finisher
Hey, that's
could
just about
absolutely
right.
end
And
this
then
match like
he
what
ate
you were
part of
saying,
his steak.
but it's
and
not
I
a
was like,
Carmella. This might be it. Oh, my.
She's certainly looking good now, Cole.
There it is. Now the question is, can Carmella finish?
yeah.
She goes for the cover. That's not
That
going to
was
do it.
fun.
Too soon.
Yeah, we don't get that much of anything.
away.
I have to say though,
Looking for
they
an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move.
well,
Just
She counters
well,
before
they
it's too
briefly
She
tried
was
to
on
bring
fire.
some action back a little bit when it was Roman Reigns and Triple H's feud. Remember
Carmella letting
when
her opponent
Triple
know
H
how
was
she
leaving
feels.
out and Stephanie, they was ready to leave out on Raw,
With
and
authority.
Randy
There's a
Orton and
perfect
Roman Reigns
example
waiting
why they call
outside
the
where
Empress a heart the size of an empire.
where
I
they
think
was
she's
ready
trying
to
to prove
exit
a
out
point
in,
here.
and then
Anytime
he
a
came
superstar
and just
sees an
sneak
opening for their
attacked
finisher,
Triple
they
H
got to
in
take
the
it, as
truck.
Byron was saying.
And then you hear
Elongating the
nothing but
match not only
Stephanie
gives your
just
opponent an
screaming
opportunity to
like,
get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but
Yeah, she
sometimes
was
you
just
just enjoy
constantly
beating somebody up,
screaming, and he was
especially if
fighting
you're in the ring with
Triple
somebody
H,
like Saxton.
and like,
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
We're looking at here she
Oh,
comes on
yeah.
the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
And she got her with a clothesline.
yeah. I remember that. I would
Maybe
never
no
forget the
coming
feud
back from
between
this
CM Punk
incredible
and Jeff
beatdown.
Hardy. Those were the days for me.
Bringing it back into the ring. Bringing it back between the ropes.
Yeah.
She reverses out of it.
Exactly.
Not a second too soon. Close call there.
Nobody wants to face Asuka when she's rolling.
Yeah.
Sliding
I
hip attack.
actually thought
They've had the shoulders on
that crown jewel still represented,
there's the kick
you know,
out.
CM
Too
Punk
soon.
coming
I think
back
she's
and
trying to
attack
prove a
Jeff
point
Hardy.
here.
You know what I mean? Because that's a
Asuka
big
getting
history.
ready here. Well, she wants this win bad.
What a
But it didn't
comeback.
happen, you know. And then they just had to freaking ruin it. They had to bring Shane O'Mac in there.
Asuka did it. What a huge win.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really
Brock
proud.
Lesnar.
Some great
But
stuff.
the craziest thing is they better make that match a no disqualification. I tell you that.
Here is your winner,
They
Asuka.
better make that match
Nicely
a no
done.
disqualification.
Picking up the win here.
If
And to
they
be honest,
do,
Michael, neither of these
let him
amazing
be
women
able
have
to
any
hit a chair on him. Let him be able to do anything he wants to him to order to win. Do whatever you have to do, AJ, to win.
No rest for the weary.
no.
On to the next. Singles match coming up next.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, no doubt. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
We have one of our breakout talents.
Gonna settle the score.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I swear, I swear, man. You know what they should do?
Matchup about to get underway. This is a big one for
McIntyre
this young
should let
man.
SmackDown win.
Put him right
All
into
to
title
Raw.
contention with a victory here tonight.
Have them. Yeah, well, the reason why I'm saying this, the reason why I'm saying that is because
Come on,
the way I'm thinking,
this match.
honestly,
His opponent doesn't look like he's in any fighting condition, but he still has a new opponent. I guess this guy wants in this matchup, Corey. Looks like he's going to get the opportunity, too. What is going on?
you know what, you know what, they might as well go ahead and put, yeah, they, you know, they might as well go ahead and put
Andrade
Seth Rollins
is in the ring tonight,
Smack.
and you know he's at 100%.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
The newfound focus of Andrade Almas has brought him great rewards as of late.
You may call it focus. I call it finding the perfect balance between work and play. Connects with an knee drop.
I hope Roman don't cut his hair. That's his gimmick. His whole acting gimmick is his hair. And I mean,
There's the quickness and agility.
for real, man. But you never know. Right. You know what I'm mad about, though? You know what I really am? Hey, check this out. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, though. I really hate that. Remember, when they be doing these scans, you know, these body scans for the video game, they do this early in the year. Just remember that. They do it early in the year. Like, so, next year, they're gonna be doing face scans and body scans during, like, I think after WrestleMania, I believe.
Drop down.
For 2K20. Yeah, for I'm talking about for.
This one's gonna leave a mark, guys.
Yeah.
His shoulders are down, and it's R-Truth able to stop the count.
Remarkable.
He's not looking like himself here. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
It's gonna be Roman. No, dude, it's gonna be Roman. I'll tell you that. It's gonna be Roman. That I can tell
Andrade
you for
almost
certain.
into the cover. And it's R-Truth able to stop the count.
It's gonna take
Not,
more
I mean,
than
but
that.
not
Truth
only,
is
not
speaking
only
truth to
that,
power right now.
but also the fact that you cannot take his accomplishment that he has won
Lie detector.
and he beat Triple H at
It's heating up now.
WrestleMania 32.
Talk about an
Beating
awe-inspiring
Undertaker
finisher,
at
guys.
WrestleMania
And he
33.
doesn't stay down for long.
And we
going
continue.
on and beat
Oh boy, he
Brock
is rolling.
Lesnar at SummerSlam. And then beat John Cena at No Mercy. And that was a WrestleMania worthy, honestly. John Cena versus Roman Reigns. That was a
but it's true here.
WrestleMania
It ain't
worthy.
over
I ain't
till
gonna
it's
lie.
over.
And that's where John Cena should have ended his career right there.
Wisely bringing the
If
action
you
back
ask me
into the
personally.
ring. And now he goes for it a second time.
Talking about passing the torch.
Elbow drop.
R-Truth is looking to fly.
Incoming.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seemed.
Got the shoulders down.
Yeah.
And it's R-Truth able to stop the count. Too soon. He landed it. Looking for the finish.
Yep.
Counter here. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this
I
guy.
ain't gonna lie
Anytime
to
a
you,
superstar
though. Ever
sees an
since
opening
seeing
for
the
their finisher,
face
they got to take it,
Rusev,
as
that
Byron
kinda
was saying.
changed his
Elongating the
whole
match not only
career.
gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating
I
somebody
mean
up.
to the
Especially
bottom.
if you're in the ring with somebody like
I
Saxton.
mean to the very freaking bottom.
Looking for all the glory here.
And
it's R2
the
able to
craziest-
stop the count.
I mean, the craziest thing for me was when you had the United States title on SmackDown
Right.
now. Why
You got to
don't
think
you
about
go-
using a
why
finisher
don't
here
they
pretty
just give
soon,
it
I would
back
think.
to him
Just pick
and
up the win
have
and move
him
on.
be-
There's no need to keep this thing going
I
longer
would
than
definitely
necessary.
have Rusev to beat Shinsuke.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Put him back on the mat.
Got the reversal.
At least he was the biggest heel when he was doing the
Good
Revolution
point by
thing
Byron
with
earlier.
the
If there's an
Russian
opening to execute the
versus,
finisher,
like,
you got to take
that
it. The last
character
thing
he's
you want to do
doing,
is let your opponent hang around for
And
no reason.
I'm
I can
gonna
tell
tell
you
you
bad things
something.
happen when
He
you do
had
that.
a lot
You don't
of
believe me?
fans hate
Just
him,
go back
and
and
that's
watch
what I
Skip
call him a
versus Barry
villain.
Horowitz
You know what
from
I mean?
1995.
That's almost like
I
CM
remember
Punk
that
was
like it
doing
was
the Jesus
yesterday,
thing.
Cole. Instead of
How
putting
many
Horowitz
people
away,
hated
Skip
him for
thought it would be
that?
a good idea
That
to do
was
some
a
mid-ring
total
push-ups.
villain.
And as you
if
were
ask
saying,
me.
the decision
Hero
ultimately
versus
came
the
back to
villain.
haunt it.
Moonsault! You see that height? This could be it. Cover.
Yeah, he did that
Gets the
to
shoulder. Wow.
Paul
What's it
Bear.
going to take?
Like,
Yeah,
seriously,
somehow
what a
R-Truth
freaking
has an
villain.
answer, able to dig
And I ain't
deep
gonna
and
lie
stay
to you,
alive.
that was
R-Truth
definitely
is
one of the
speed.
bad.
That
CM
should do
Punk
it.
was
There it is.
definitely
Now
one
the
of
question
the
is,
absolute
we got a
bad
cover.
guys in WWE.
Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
That would do stuff like that. I'm just being honest.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
Talking about the baddest guys that would do stuff like that. Come on.
That's how you wear down your opponent. On a painful stretch here.
Yeah.
Here we go. One move after the other. It's devastating. Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
Yep. Yep. I remember. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget Cosmo. Never.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal. I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
And Andrade Almas flips out of
Wow.
harm's way.
Almost looking for something big.
Clearly on a mission here.
This one's over, guys.
He's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Almost picks up the win.
And he looked good doing it.
That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Yeah.
Here is your winner, Andrade.
Remember, Kurt Hawkins been on there way.
You're the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
This was all about one competitor's refusal to lose. When you see that, you have no choice but to respect it.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.
Wow.
We'll see if the next match can equal that last one. Tag team matchup.
That's back then. Remember, man. Back then was a lot of fun. Yeah. I mean, remember, that's what I was about to say. Those were listen, man, those were the days. You could not wait to see what happens next. Yeah, like, he was like, man, you so hyped.
About AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles, the true global superstar before arriving in WWE, but since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker phenomenal.
Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles has constantly proven that he is a mastermind of offensive innovation, and it has taken him to the championship promised land on multiple occasions.
I mean, bro, I said I couldn't wait to see what happens next. I couldn't wait to see what happens next. I really couldn't. I couldn't wait at all.
One of the toughest individuals I have ever seen compete. Is gonna be good.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the WWE Champion, Samoa Joe.
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world-traveled, world-class competitor. One of the most well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Come on, we need to get order here.
Now hold on, Cole. Let's just see where this goes.
Exactly.
He's focusing on the face now. This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be
remember
number
back
one.
on Raw and SmackDown days? Okay. Remember SmackDown?
Most of the time,
how I'm talking about when the first time SmackDown aired. Remember how SmackDown used to set up and how it used to look?
Dangerous level.
Saxon, I wouldn't expect you to understand Samoa Joe's mindset. He has
No, this
of
is
an
what I'm saying.
assassin.
Back in, I'm talking about the Attitude Era. Remember the Attitude Era days? Remember how the SmackDown stage was like? Look on Raw's stage back in the Attitude Era, and you will see the difference when I'm talking about. The stages were all different, and that's how it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be different.
Nicely done, snap suplex, so quick.
Yep. They should change up. Remember, that's why I like the pay-per-views back in those days. Like, remember SummerSlam? You remember pay-per-views like Vengeance? I'm talking about this was back in the early 2000s, dude. Like from Brotherfield was from 2003 or 2004. Like those were the days, dude. Like I remember a lot of matches, especially one of my favorite matches of all time. Undertaker Randy Orton.
Straight jacket locked in. And insane. We've got to cover.
Never forget that. Choke slam, turned into choke slam.
Definitely has his work cut out for him.
AJ Styles proved himself with some big main event wins before joining WWE. He's taken on the likes of Daniel Bryan, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, and Sting.
Accomplishments before WWE aren't as impressive, especially when Daniel Bryan
that's
is
why I
involved.
say
But
it
I
all
have
the
to
time.
admit,
Anybody
that's a
that
Hall
ever
of Fame
asks
list of
me, and I
opponents.
know everybody been asking me who was your favorite wrestler, and I've always said Randy Orton.
Saxton, those AJ Styles matches I brought up before may not be WrestleMania caliber, but they did include the UK and Japan's biggest shows.
Guys, it's impossible to prepare yourself for big events like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, or SummerSlam, but AJ Styles has done as much homework as possible ahead of time.
AJ Styles moved out of the way.
And I mean,
what should
you
AJ
can
Styles
tell
try to do differently at this
Undertaker
stage to stay this thing? You have to wonder if he could
seriously.
recover from this, guys.
You look
This
at him
match
like,
is trending
man,
in a
you
bad
got good
direction
team.
for him right now, guys.
I
He's
mean,
going to want to
for
make some
real,
changes
man.
if he wants to stay in. After
He
8
can
Joe
hang
is in position. Oh, Joe brings the pain.
The pain just got brought. This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
AJ Styles with a burst of energy.
Oh, I can't either. I honestly can't either. I can't either.
It's a big time drop kick.
Yeah.
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles.
But you know, that's exactly what they do
He's just
with Elias.
torturing his foe with great precision.
Is it enough to end?
The shoulders are down. And there's the kick out by Samoa Joe.
Joe always does his Samoan heritage proud.
And the craziest thing is everybody was still cheering him when they would, you know, when he was a bad guy. Everybody was still cheering him anyway. So that was a good sign in a way.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though, bro. This Baron Corbin thing with Braun Strowman is getting funny.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
It's getting funny to me. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, that's almost like when Baron Corbin
back against
and
the wall.
Roman Reigns
He'll need to
seen
find
him
a way to turn
backstage.
things around.
He said, "No,
As Corey
you're not in
continues to
that
criticize
match. As
the
a matter
action
of
in the
fact,
ring,
if
allow
you
me to
try to
take
interfere
AJ
this way, you're
Styles,
gonna
guys,
lose
he
your
stepped up
opportunity
for
for a
something
universal
here.
title."
He's capable of turning it on,
And
but
all of a
he's got to
sudden,
make
here
sure he
comes
doesn't
Baron
fade
Corbin
fast.
making a decision. And then
Joe is in position.
Seth's like,
He's
"No, it's
inflicting
okay,
some
bro.
serious
I got
pain
this.
here.
Don't lose your
Wow,
top
I'm
chance."
just as surprised as you guys are.
After that, all of a sudden, he turns around, he goes on, and then here comes Roman Reigns, come back again. He
Here's
says, "Hey,
Samoa
what's your
Joe.
ass? Your ribs okay?" Look.
Byron, he's got the sleeper.
Oh!
This could be it. This one is over.
That'll leave you gasping
I
for air,
swear,
that's
I
for
was dying. Roman Reigns came back all just to do that, bro. Actually, the first time he encountered with him was when he told him that, "Hey, you have to leave the building now. The police gonna switch
Snap
out."
suplex.
Then he uppercut. He like, ugh, it's old. He was laughing at him. He was smiling, laughing. He said, "You all right?" And then he just grabbed his shoulder.
Here we go. Oh my! AJ Styles.
That's just great
Yeah,
execution.
especially
He's making
about
a statement here
Enzo
with this
Amore
attack.
and Big Cass segment. I ain't gonna lie, dude. That was the
AJ
oversell.
Styles is getting ready.
Oh, I think this man means business.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He broke out of it.
Cole, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Oh no, inverted atomic drop.
Exactly.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
Right to the face. Oh, going to the top. High risk.
Yep.
Joe is in position.
Jeff Hardy always been there. Then you had
Into the
Dudley
sleeper. Is he gonna pass out?
AJ's in big trouble now.
I believe with
Oh, and he
Hardy
releases the
too.
hold.
I mean, yeah.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
He knows he's in trouble.
And Sting was in TNA. Yeah.
Lands this,
Sting
and
was in
he is
TNA
done.
for a minute.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Here's Samoa Joe. Tremendous damage to the neck.
You
And
simply
that's
can
where,
never count out
Bobby
Samoa Joe.
Roode was
This is
from.
exactly
Bobby
what Joe
Roode
was
was
waiting
from
for.
TNA.
Samoa
Xavier
Joe
Woods was from
Can't say that I'm surprised.
R-Truth was, R-Truth
That
was
match
from
is worth
TNA.
another look. Here we go.
So many people.
Hope
Even
everybody
Kurt
at
Angle
home
was
set
from
those
TNA.
DVRs because
TNA
that was a
for
match
while.
you're going to want to
He went
watch
into
again and again and
Even
again.
Chris,
That was just one of those matches that
Jericho.
the men involved
Chris
should just be
Jericho went
proud
to
to be a
TNA
part
for a
of.
little
A
while.
legendary performance.
Yeah. Yep.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe.
Extremely impressive
Yeah.
win, guys.
That's a big list
AJ
of all
Styles gonna have to work a little bit harder to become a true contender in the WWE.
I have
Mickey
no doubt he
James, bro.
will.
Mickey
And folks, if you're
James.
just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in
Can't
recent
forget about Samoa
memory.
Joe. Samoa Joe. Yeah. That's what I was thinking and hoping that WWE would do is a TNA invasion. That would be so
It's
fucking
now time
awesome.
for our main event. Singles match coming up
It
next.
would be. It would be so cool to see an invasion.
We have a great match coming up next.
Right.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date.
You don't want to miss it.
Yeah. Right. True. You're right. You're right. You're right about that, bro. Yeah. And Adam Cole should just stay on NXT.
And
I
underway.
mean, you know,
Looking at
that's
these two men,
crazy.
I don't think
A
there's
lot
going
of
to be
them
anything
superstars that
traditional
made their
about this
art in
one-on-one
NXT,
matchup.
guys.
And this card is just
I mean,
packed with so
Seth
many great
Rollins,
matches. And this one is
freaking
definitely
Flynn
among the
Balor
most
to
anticipated.
Samoa Joe, from anybody you can think of that made a mark and made a name for themselves. Even Bo Dallas won the NXT championship. My God, even he won the NXT title. And like, I mean, seriously, these are the folks that had that chance and actually put on a good show. And everybody now is like looking at Bo Dallas like, man, why are they not pushing this guy? And they only putting him in tag
And he
team
lands a
matches
hellacious uppercut.
with Kurt Axel, but at the same time,
dizzy
he would
drop
do
for
better on
sure.
his own. Why on earth will you put Bo Dallas in matches with Mark Henry and Mark Henry keep losing? Do you understand what I'm saying?
You'll have to see the
come
words
on.
never give up on John Cena's clothing. He goes for the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Too soon.
Maybe, but at the end of the day, he's talented, and that's Bray Wyatt's brother.
I'm not giving up on the conversation about John Cena.
But-
that phrase,
but you
never
know
give up,
what,
has
though?
inspired
Honestly,
so
man,
many of
you know
Cena's
what?
fans. terminally ill children,
when he
members
was
of the
on
military.
SmackDown,
Cena fights hard
at least
so that they can fight even harder.
Yeah, you have to be inspired by a
You
guy
know
with
what I
Cena's
mean?
work ethic. He's fighting
And I'm
harder
like,
now than he was when he was
I
a rookie.
see what John
Nobody can
Cena and a
doubt
lot of
Cena
superstars
when he
was
utters
talking
those three
about,
words.
you know, with SmackDown. And they truly said that SmackDown was the place where you had opportunity.
I don't like the look in his
That's
eye here,
why
folks.
SmackDown.
Look at this. Drops the elbow on him.
Right.
The cover.
And
it's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Go down that easily.
Back in 2016, when SmackDown was doing the reigns, SmackDown was killing Raw.
His opponent has his
Hands
number right now.
They
He can
were
still win
killing
this thing, guys. We've all
They
seen
were
him come
killing.
back from much worse. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty
Because
soon.
you had, look who you had in there. You had Dean Ambrose. You had Alexa Bliss on SmackDown. You had freaking Dave Bryan already in there being a general manager calling shots. You had freaking AJ Styles still there and the Usos.
This might be the
still there.
opportunity
You had
he
John
needed.
Cena in there for a brief seconds or a minute or two. You had Barry Corbin. Yeah, freaking Barry Corbin in there.
Big move coming. Looks like he's pinpointing the back. He's got him.
At least, and you know
And there's
what?
still
At
plenty
least
of
in
fight
Barry
left.
Corbin's
Not
career,
yet.
he won a Money in the Bank contract.
Got him
At
with the elbow
least.
drop.
And don't get me started with Jinder Mahal.
vicious
They
neck break.
goofed up Jinder Mahal.
With the torque.
And that was the first ever Jinder Mahal's biggest break in WWE. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. And if you don't believe me,
That's how
look
you wear
back
down
on his
your
look
opponent.
back in his records. Look back. I dare you to look
We
back.
may
at his
very
records.
well be seeing
I
the
dare you.
finisher here very shortly, guys. And when that happens,
That was his
you can
biggest
bet this
break.
one's gonna be
That
over.
was Jinder Mahal's biggest break ever in the
First time we've seen
WWE.
this move tonight. When this guy's on, look out.
Exactly my point, bro. That's exactly my freaking point.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's
But,
almost
you know,
no
hey,
coming back
but
from it.
Like I said, bro, on multiple occasions, hey, like I said,
It seems like that finisher has become
SmackDown,
more
that's
and
why I
more
see what everybody had an interview with saying that SmackDown was those shows that gave
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Yeah, but can
They
John
gave
Cena
John
take
Cena
advantage now?
opportunity,
He is
and
getting
he
absolute-
was
John
there
Cena
at
has
his
proven
debut.
Great
like,
job
he
escaping,
first
trying to turn
debuted
this thing around.
This is what makes him one of the best in
Gave
the
him
business.
the opportunity. And that's how Cena started and going on to in the main roster when he went on to SmackDown. That's where he
These
started
athletes
from.
seem
He
to have
started
tried
in SmackDown.
everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal. I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll
That
find
was
it.
when he had his
no,
tights
is that
on.
enough to stop Cena?
He was actually back then. He was actually called originally the Prototype, but then he changed his name to his real name as John Cena.
And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
That should do it right there. And Cena pops the shoulder up. Woo. Oh, look, elbows on the chest. Big move coming. Wait for it. Oh, man.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
The shoulders are
All
down.
right. Brock Lesnar.
And he kicks out. Wow.
No, I think AJ Styles. I think AJ Styles is going to counter like CM Punk countered towards the F5. You know what I mean? CM Punk was the only
this
one
guy's
out of the
on,
whole group
look
that
out.
countered that freaking F5. Bro.
Back
I
in
ain't
from the
gonna
apron.
lie.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Whenever you get a chance, look at the counter. Look at the counter of CM Punk on the F5. Because he countered that and turned it to a DDT.
He's got the shoulders down.
He
Never
straight
say
up
die
countered that to
attitude
a
out of him.
DDT
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
at SummerSlam.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Yep. Most definitely.
Big time takedown.
Right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Picked up. Beautiful spin-out powerbomb.
This has been a war.
Absolutely.
There's the inside, Craig, for the pin and the win.
Yes.
How does he keep doing this?
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Ronda Rousey.
Avoids trouble there.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
That should do it right there. 2. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
I can't believe it. He just
You
won't go
know,
away.
honestly,
He's making a statement here
you
with
know
this attack.
something? As long
between
as
the
they
ropes.
don't do the bullshit, I'm talking about Nikki Bella now, interfere in her match.
1, 2, kick out at
That's
2.
what I'm saying.
That may have been a
That's
slow count.
Bro,
That's
that's
pure power,
exactly
guys.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm on. Because
Hold on, guys.
just,
This isn't
all right,
good.
I'll
No
tell you. Let
question
me put
about
it to you
it,
like
Cole.
this. I'm
He's
gonna say it
positioned up
clear
on that
as
turnbuckle.
morning
I
time.
would not
and
want
it's
to be
2
him
a.m.
right now.
I'm gonna say it to you like clear as day. If any chance, and I mean it, any chance we see a referee got knocked out by accident, be expecting somebody to interfere. Just be expecting that. That's all I gotta say. Because I'm just saying, it happens all the time. It happens. It always happens. And yeah.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Just like I said, bro, don't be surprised when it does happen. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
My, what a slam.
That's my one thing.
He's got him covered.
won't be
1,
surprised.
and he manages to get the shoulder up.
How'd he do that?
Yeah. But they better, but this is the thing though, they better not,
Look at this.
listen.
He's going
They
back to
better-
an old friend with that one.
Alright, on Raw versus SmackDown, they better not put Dean Ambrose with Seth Rollins. That shit ain't gonna work.
Wait a minute. Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Oh, not yet, you see, not yet.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow. Part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
Unleashing it for the... Here he goes for the win! Can he close it out? He's able to get out.
He's supposed to be backstage.
I thought for
with,
sure that was
you
an
know,
Incredible move
being,
by John
you
Cena.
know,
Are we looking at yet
being the,
another
you
John
know,
Cena victory
what do you call that?
here? Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Exactly. I feel you. I really feel you.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Yep. Yep.
We may have discovered his favorite move. Oh, the delayed gut-wrench suplex. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And now he goes for it a second time. The
punch lands.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Can he finish him off here?
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. See, but remember, we don't get a lot of egos. Remember, we will get a lot of egos in this match.
He'll be
Like,
feeling the
I
effects
can
of that
tell,
for a
bro,
while.
if Braun Strowman's in that mood, bro, you know how Braun Strowman is. Now, if we get Braun Strowman in that mood where if any of them try to screw him and won't tag him in, he will fucking bleed and will not wipe out Raw. And that's exactly my point. That's what I'm saying. And something tells me that when it comes down to it, bro, it's not going to be pretty.
This is what makes him one
I
of the
hope
best
they in the right mind. I'm talking about Team Raw. Don't piss off Braun Strowman.
Now that's a takedown.
Because if you do, that's going to be like another Big Show scheme. Big Show double-crossed Raw.
Setting him up in position here on the second row. Tornado DDT.
No, Raw is going to lose this year. Raw is going to lose.
Excruciatingly painful face buster.
And once again, we see a return to this specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage?
Boom! But can he follow up here?
Ooh, John Cena may have it.
Yep.
It's just a matter of time now.
I bet it could possibly be somebody from NXT.
Somehow.
Not quite.
Kevin Owens is injured. 7. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of people that's fucking injured. That's a lot of fucking people.
I don't know how much more damage one
That's
person
what I'm
can take.
saying.
I don't care how tough you are.
Nope, reverses it. He might have it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I think this man means business.
That has got to be it.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Oh, yeah. I heard that Jason
The
Jordan's
repetition
supposed
on
to
that
have a
move is
match
becoming
with
deliberate at this point.
That's
Kurt
what he was
Angle at
looking for, Michael.
WrestleMania.
2, 3.
He's done it. He's done it. I can't believe it. He's done it.
Yeah.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
Hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an
Oh,
incredible
no,
victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup. And that's a great show of respect. Tremendous sportsmanship. Gotta love it.
Jason, do you realize you facing a father that won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck? Like I gotta download Big Cass in 2K19, but I don't think we got played Big Cass, so I don't think so. I mean, I haven't bothered it. I don't know. I mean, well, if they have Sasha on Raw, if they just have Sasha on Raw, then that's a GG.